Paralyzed iguana.
Scared should be totally.
Dude, I'm scared as shit right now. Yo, you wanna play the midnight game?
If cops ever come and we're like stoned and we're like being rounded up by cops, we'll sit there, dude. I'm scared shit right now.
Dude, have you ever played the midnight game?
No.
No, you're probably too scared.
What is it?
It's like a kind of a satanic. Well, you invite a spirit in your house and then you have to like avoid it until 3 a.m.
Man, I am not doing that fucking
See, Angela's a pussy, so I'm gonna do it.
No, I don't care what you say, I'm not fucking that shit, dude. You don't know my fucking family with that shit, man.
Bro, it's true, it's not something you want to fuck with.
It's something.
Dude, I don't even care if what you're talking about specifically is true or not. I don't fuck with that shit, dude. Not with my family, man. Family's been tortured enough with that shit.
But
yeah, so was mine.
I'm probably getting more into it also because I'm fucking molly methed out over here. But I'm serious, I don't fuck with that shit, man.
Dude, you just started that.
But I already summoned Satan.
It wasn't all. It was
MDMA
and.
But there was meth in it. You sorted it.
You know what meth is, right?
Yes.
Methamphetamine. I've done methamphetamine.
Yes.
Yeah, MDMA is amphetamine too. It's just meth is the most purest, just pure amphetamine. So it's the most
different high.
Yeah. That's why it's the most energetic one. That's what I'm saying. Let me draw some shit, dude. Let me draw some cool shit.
Blue man.
Fucking battery. But I'm serious. It was like that.
But that fan is haunted.
Bro, that fan is haunted. The neighbor died on it. The neighbor's grandma.
Dude, I can picture the shittiest cartoon, like.
She was laying on it, and she got raped.
I was thinking that too.
By a bird, and then.
I was thinking the fan leg of things.
And then the fan like twisted her raped body up, so now it's haunted.
That's why I turned back and forth.
Jason blood come flying at you sometimes out of nowhere.
Are you sure that's not just? Never mind. That was too easy. Well. We should prank call somebody.
It's the spirit. We should prank call a spirit.
That's what an Ouija board is. That's why I made one.
Dude, prank calling dead people. It's the ultimate troll because they're trying to rest.
Yo. We should prank call.
They're like getting ready to be reborn and we're prank calling them. Bro, what if you like made a Ouija board? What if there's an army right now in some spirit world? Like every Roman soldier that ever died made like Rome, the city of Rome, in this place, and there's like future Romans, and there's like future Rome, all that shit.
Okay.
Dude, Land of the Dead has to be timeless. The future would be there too.
So, the midnight game. Very simple. Do you have a pen?
Dude, I've never been able to like.
I made an Ouija board earlier tonight and tried to use it. Safe to say jack shit happened.
You need a real Ouija board with candles. You need a certain candle.
It was Hanukkah. I had candles.
You're supposed to burn a certain kind of incense.
I burned sage, smoked weed, turned off all the lights, lit some Hanukkah candles.
Where'd you get sage?
It was my mom's house.
What's your own religious shit background?
I don't really have one. I'm
saying where were you? Alright,
well, Jewish. If you want to say yeah, then that's Jewish.
Alright, go with what you were about to say though.
Well, we lit some Hanukkah candles, smoked some weed, burned some sage, and tried to call upon any kind of spirit. I was going for Biggie Smalls. Or maybe who's that other dead nigga?
Jacob tried to summon Biggie Smalls. He would do some shit like that. You know how many times Biggie Smalls probably gets disturbed by a bunch of stuff?
Summon Bob Marley. We get summon Bob Marley, you don't have to summon Satan. I mean, I know that's ideal, but actually Cthulhu. I'd rather summon Cthulhu than Satan. Yeah, Satan would be like, hey. Well, Cthulhu would just eat the entire universe.
I feel like Cthulhu, what if all those gods are real?
No, that's all.
But they're not what we think.
It
sounds stupid
it's
to us.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Like,
Just all from like it's like Goosebumps monsters.
No, I'm talking about like Greek mythology, all that old myth. Cthulhu is an old story.
I mean,
No,
dude,
Cthulhu
that's
from
isn't
H.P. Lovecraft. He made all that
isn't
shit.
that like Wicca too?
What?
Cthulhu was made up by this author.
Yeah, so does
You fucks.
spiritual Satanism and Taoism and India.
Yeah, Native Indians, but
No,
they think of it different. They're like
sun gods.
But it's the same thing. No, H.P. Lovecraft wrote about shit that he researched.
No, he made it up. He was like a demented fucking
I don't think
recluse.
so.
Yeah, no, it's not true. He made this shit up. He wrote for Meg. Lovecraft, he produced some of us over there. It's called. He made all this shit up. I mean, you can watch the whole thing or you can read this whole thing, but he made it up. It was just. It's basically like Lord of the Rings, but way less.
I remember reading. I don't know.
No, yeah, he made it up, and then he made an entire, like, whole thing of background information, like the Necronomicon, which is real, but it's made up shit about Cthulhu, but it's real. I had a copy.
No, Cthulhu.
Repeat that.
I have a copy of the Necronomicon. It's not real. It's for here.
No, Cthulhu was believed in
Wait, what is? I've heard of the
Cthulhu is made up.
Necronomicon.
Yeah, Necronomicon.
Like
All the old gods. It's not Satan. It's like older than that.
It's like necromancy. It's death magic.
This one.
It's like controlling the dead and shit like that. Like
in a
zombies,
realistic
spirits,
point of view.
It's like calling in spirits and.
But it's used as a legitimate practice.
No, it's made. Well, people. This has like a cult following.
I don't think so.
You know,
I don't think that's. Well, no, that's not where you know there is. Yeah, I do. I can't fucking do it.
What I asked you, what's that picture in your background in your computer? Because I know you have that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I had this book. I lost it somewhere probably in my brother's room or some shit.
You said
I used to draw that shit on myself in like middle school so much that it actually became part of my arm for like a month.
Wait. Was it? Did you know about that though?
Yeah, no, I found it. I didn't know about Cthulhu when I found this. I found this Reddit. Then found out about
it.
What? I knew what it was. Yeah.
Oh.
Because I looked at it and then I found out what it was because it was hard to draw. It's like 3 different symbols.
So what is it?
This is a book that has all the information about the old gods and Cthulhu because he made up an entire universe and has gods, and then this is basically the Bible for that entire. If Star Wars had a Bible about the Force, this would be that. It's like the equivalent. It's all bullshit.
Cool
but he made up so much. He made up so much shit that you could there's so much, but it's not real.
So yeah, I mean,
like real religion.
It's just a philosophy. Yeah, that. But but it was never meant to corrupt people. But obviously it does over time. It's
basically just like someone wrote really good goosebumps and people took it too far.
Besides Lovecraft, like ancient Greek mythology.
Well, I mean, you can call Cthulhu looking like the Kraken, I guess, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just because.
Dude, the Kraken's cool as shit. I can't believe that's real.
Kraken's not real.
Yes, it is. Giant squid are fucking real.
Yeah, giant squid, but not the Kraken.
Yeah, but a Kraken was probably just a giant squid. Why wouldn't it just have been a giant squid?
Oh, that's because that one movie made this big weird thing in my mind that looked like Cthulhu.
Bro, remember Vilgax from Ben 10? That was just Cthulhu.
No, Cthulhu was in what was that one?
It was like a little Cthulhu on a head, on a body. I mean.
What am I gonna search?
Cthulhu was a head and he had a body, and that was Vilgax from Ben 10.
Oh man, he fucked me up so bad. He's fucking cunt.
So why did this dude decide to do it?
It's fucking crazy. Apparently.
Yeah, he just spent so much time alone. He ended up writing like all this. He was a recluse.
You know what book sucked really bad? To Kill a Mockingbird.
No. What? Did you have to read Tuck
Everlasting?
Did you have to read Tuck Everlasting? That shit was gay.
I read it. I enjoyed it while I read it, and then once I was done, I was like, dude, that was fucking stupid. Really?
You know that whole thing was written in peyote, right?
No, it was a story
about
racism.
The Great Gatsby is a little overrated.
No, dude, the book writer, I saw him. He wrote that shit in the '60s, and dude, he wrote the whole thing on peyote. But him and his friends, they bought a school bus, painted it a bunch of colors, and then on the fridge, on the orange juice, they would have LSD in it and shit, and they go across the whole country. Because that was a big new thing, like going across all America. So they filmed it, and then when they were done filming the movie, the audio got fucked up. So the movie didn't really come out until like 2 years ago, which was pretty much a documentary about the movie that they filmed, and like it shows all the original film and they're talking about it and shit.
Dude, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Were they like tripping the whole video?
Yeah.
You ever
It
notice
shows
that?
videos of them tripping. Oh shit.
He has that on tattooed on his chest. Yeah, you didn't know that? I want that. That's so fucking dope. That's fucking cool shit. You didn't know that?
Bro, I want a tattoo. I don't know what
That's
I want.
that's what I want to get as my
I
first
want
tattoo.
something.
Oh my god.
I want something really.
You didn't realize? I was watching the live thing from that one. What's it? The one live Death Grip song. I think it's Guillotine or some shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And I found a picture of him. Yeah, this nigga's got the gate tattooed on his chest. It's dope. I always wanted to get that tattooed, but I never thought of a good spot. And that's a great spot. Right in the middle of the chest. That would hurt like fuck though. That's
I
always
mean,
a problem.
compare your body to his body.
Well, that's true. I'm fat. I'd have to not be fat.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I knew
wanna
that.
lose weight and
Then
shit
it'd be
before I get
it'd be
tattoos.
silly. You gotta admit, that'd be silly if you were fat and had that.
Oh yeah.
The way
Fat people that have
that's
tattoos
so
look fucked
serious.
up. No, have you ever seen someone that's skinny and gets a tattoo and then gets fat? Yeah, no, you can
Yo,
fuck shit up.
Bro, did you ever see the movie That's My Boy?
No.
Dude.
Is there weed in that?
There was, but I just said it.
I passed it, right? Yeah,
I'm so
Yeah, I
hungry.
just fucked it on. Forgot to give Jacob. No, you passed it back.
I took
It
it.
was
Yeah.
just sitting there. Yeah, so
No, I passed it back to Angela.
I'm getting a little. Yeah, I'm not.
What's that else on the window?
It's just like, it's more energy, but since there's cool, man, and Molly and MDMA.
Bro,
That's all stimulants. So I'm like really stimulized.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
thought
like,
that was
stimulized.
but it's not like
Like,
I want to like kick a bunch of shit. It's like I'm just standing still and it's like, fuck.
Dude, I got really
Yeah,
excited.
do some push-ups, bro. That's awesome. I love doing that one.
That's not really safe stuff. It's not safe.
You can't exercise on a stimulant, you'll get.
Your heart rate. Dude,
I mean, I would, but like this
pain only to work out.
Yeah, no, you kill yourself.
Yeah, dude.
You would die. You would literally just die.
You do good, like your first
On
run.
meth,
but
you could
after-
work out.
No, that's
Crystal meth.
No, that's what people do. They smoke
Or
crystal
clean. I know people that clean. That's not exercise though.
but still, like,
No.
I don't know. It's a big stimulant. I feel like it'd be too bad for your heart.
Yeah.
Because I know MDMA is
My
bad.
lighter's keep getting in the fucking house.
You keep leaving the dead lighters at the house. I keep finding dead lighters at your
Actually, you know the original pre-workout type?
Yeah.
Shit. That's bad for your heart even without this.
That's what I was saying, dude. Bro, I want to do powerlifting. There's a gym called Boca Brick House in Boca. It's like powerlifting, boxing, wrestling, Aikido.
Aikido?
Yeah, dude, it's cool shit.
I want to do it.
And they have bodybuilding, strongman training, and CrossFit training. Everything.
CrossFit is fucking balls.
It's a fucking cool ass gym, dude. You want to look it up? It's cool. I drove by American Martial Arts today, and it was pretty interesting. I just wanted to see it. I drove by. I was like, look at these it's Rex Kwon Do, and I was like laughing at him. But the whole place is about the size of this bedroom, maybe twice as long as his room. Okay, and it was the class, but there was only 4 or 5 people. I mean, that's something good to say about it. Like, that's kind of a good sign, you know. There's only like 5 or 6 of them.
You know what's funny? I like it better when there's nobody there. But that's bad for the school. That means you're not doing well.
Yeah, but it's so little. They don't have space for any more of that.
Oh, no. See, I
You
know.
know what I mean? What?
You
Y'all
like
know
this?
alchemy?
Yeah, I know.
Dude, we should watch Pokemon.
You know,
Alchemy is actually pretty legit because people don't understand. If you are a chemist, you have to be a mystic, dude. Like, it's fucking. Once you like discover a whole new fucking universe and like a bunch of cells, you just apply that to patterns in life and it makes everything more organized. Also,
you know, they literally, like, physical alchemy, they tried to use transmutation circles to make gold, and everyone was blowing themselves up and killing themselves trying to make gold in the Middle Ages.
You gotta do.
So they called it witchcraft, and Christians started, like, calling it the devil shit, and they started burning all the books.
Yeah. Which
read all the
alchemy starts in Egypt with the Lord Thoth. If you guys ever
Yeah, I
heard of
know
him.
about that.
Yeah, but pretty much it was just a teaching, and it kind of worked.
Chinese make gunpowder.
Lesson one, you have to master to go to the next lesson. But it's pretty much combining. It's like the yin and yang symbol, combining opposites together. Fucking Sir Isaac Newton was an alchemist.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I wanted to do
Like
that.
he made a bunch, but he was a chemist.
I wanted to be a super saiyan.
I wanted to learn how to. I wanted to learn about like chemistry and alchemy and shit, and actually like.
I mean,
Got into that.
I,
Like,
I,
have a lab.
I learned from it from Terrence McKenna, which I didn't know he knew anything about alchemy. Dude, that dude is a tripping motherfucker. He made penis envy mushrooms, the most potent psilocybin mushrooms. He made them. Like, that didn't exist before, that mushroom. He made a fucking...
Yeah, you can do that with spores. They've already figured out how to completely rebuild a spore.
Yeah,
You make a whole new
he
fungus.
was like the first one to do that shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I used to have thoughts like that, but then I started getting distracted too much. Now I can't keep a thought for
He did the same mathematical code that Minds did for the 2012 thing. He made it was called Time Wave Zero, and his time ended at the same time as 2012.
But dude, it's 2013.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
what
every time
happens-
time ends, it
the
just
sun-
restarts.
The sun changes chemicals, and when those chemicals happen, it affects us because we revolve around the sun. So when the sun creates more CO2 or whatever gas it is, it affects us and time and everything and how we feel.
Doesn't it make us better though?
It
It's supposed to
can.
fix us.
Like
That's negative.
recently, like
Supposed to be
2012,
like
something happened to the sun, and what? There's a difference.
Dude, 2012 was
Yeah,
a good year for some reason. Everything just felt so alive and like amazing. That whole year was awesome, dude. We had some fucking. That was a fun year for us.
Because it was like our last year.
No, it wasn't.
Well, it was
either.
my last
It
year.
was your last year, but Angelo had a good time too. So did I. Like like you were off doing different shit, but even when we hung out, like you were having a good time. When you hung out, we were all having a good time, like every day.
We always have a good time.
Yeah, I know.
But we did like ridiculous adventures.
But it was like it was so much better. It was like at least twice as good. In 2012, it was, and then 2013 hit. It was like back to normal. And now everybody's disappointed. 2012 was serious. 2012 was the.
Well, you're just banging chicks.
Yeah, that's what you were doing.
That's not bad.
I did get a lot of pussy.
I've been tripping for 3 days.
Yeah, I was making a lot of money.
Yeah, it was when you were making a lot of money. You were always tripping, like at that one kid's house in
Yeah.
Boca Winds.
I was going to Miami and shit.
Yeah, it was that time. It was when I finally just fucking broke up with Julie and went ape shit with Napalm and David.
Maybe that's why you were so happy. You finally got to be free for the first time, like.
No, but even before I broke up with her, I didn't even care that I was with her. It was like, alright, whatever, push her out of the way.
Because she was like gone. Didn't she move to like the other side of the state?
Yeah, but even before that.
I'm a reptilian.
Yeah, Chris is in Puerto Rico.
Fucking this Chris.
Bro, I haven't seen my cousin in 2 years. I hung out with that kid. He was like 1 and I was 8. No, my little cousin Alex. He was 1 and I was 8. And he used to come over to my house. And we would like, once a week, he'd come over and hang out with Nan like for a long time. And then all the way up until he was like 7 years old. Like every week, me and him would chill. We had Nerf guns. He's like 4 and I was 9. Yeah, so he was 2 and I was 8. 3 and I was 9. Yeah, so up until he was like 6. I'm like 12 years old and we have like Nerf swords. Like it was always awesome. Like I would be like, as I grew up, I was still a kid with Alec. It was cool as shit. We'd fight with Nerf swords.
I just realized
We
how...
get so into it that like we would both be sweating and like panting, me and Alec.
Just realized how serious I got.
Angelo.
Yeah.
I tricked you into somebody said.
Fuck you. No,
Yeah, bro,
see, I'll fuck with that.
Yeah, I'm serious again. Dude, Nirvana. See that Nirvana poster? It's really satanic because he sucks so many dicks.
No, he's still just fucking heroin.
What if this kid became a priest one day?
Who, Jacob?
Yeah. And like made everybody believe that he was a bad kid or blah blah blah, some bullshit story. And then
What if we're Jacob?
and then like people are like, wow, everybody looks up to fucking dude, you're fucking Eric Cartman if you do that.
Dude, you know what I was actually?
That'd be fun.
I was actually.
No, don't do that. That's fucked up.
I was actually thinking.
I can raise a cult. People are stupid.
It would be really fucking cool to like
I wouldn't
become a
want to
priest.
do that though.
That'd be mean.
Cool to become a priest.
We get to fuck all the little
like
kids.
a Christian priest. No, dude, just look.
Oh,
You
Christian.
can still be yourself, and you can turn a bunch of Christians, make them all think, and make them be like, dude, what the fuck? They'll listen to you just automatically, long enough for them to start to wake up. By the time
dude,
they figure out,
comedian.
no, look, if you're a priest, by the time they figure out that you're changing them from their religion, they're already on the track. They're gonna get smarter and smarter. Figure out it's all bullshit, and suddenly the whole town becomes a town of intellectuals.
I mean,
No, it becomes a town of
you
fucking
should
annoying
really
bags.
like I never went to. Actually, no, I did, but Spanish churches and English churches, no matter what religion, there's a big difference. All Catholic though, they're all kind of shit. They all are.
They're all the same.
Either Spanish or English.
Dude, Catholics blow. All right?
Christianity,
They're
it's
second
weird
worst
because
Christians.
like all the fucking like
And you know
no
what?
one there even treats it like
Dude,
when I went to
listen.
an English church, like everybody's like you know what you expect.
Alright, look.
That was white people.
Guys, listen.
And like for Spanish people, for my parents, it was like when they were together, it was like a club for them, pretty much.
Like, what's up?
Yeah.
How much?
Like everybody there was cool and shit. Like, I don't know, that was kind of cool.
White people treat it like a fucking ceremony.
Yeah.
It's not kneel, sit, stand, kneel, sit, kneel, stand.
Dude, I hate that shit, man. It's so uncomfortable.
Especially after I fucked up my knee, then I really started to hate church.
Oh wait, you went to a Catholic church?
I only for my cousin's convenience.
And then he got
Oh, yeah.
molested.
For Kyle, right?
For Kyle and his sister and brother.
You got molested
Didn't
for
you get
Kyle?
yelled at?
Yeah, Chris did.
For what?
Smoking weed.
Because he was waving at James.
Oh, and they said you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they yelled at Chris, and Chris was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, do that.
Break his
It's a
goddamn
kid.
arm. I don't care who he is." It was like the Archbishop of the county or some shit.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you.
No, so anyway, if you did that, if you turned the whole community, like of Christians, like just say in the Midwest, you know how everyone is, the Bible Belt, a whole little town, you wake them up because you posed as a fucking priest long enough.
What purpose does this serve?
It would, dude, so much shit would happen. The whole town would slowly just grow. Everyone would become intellectual. You start like, they'll bring you back, and then you start teaching a whole different religion.
There's too many people.
Listen.
Dumb people need to die, not be smart.
Listen.
Well, I mean,
if we make some dumb people smart, most dumb people won't. Some dumb people will. Once the dumb people that could be smart get smart, then you get rid of all the dumb people that can't.
like, dude, it always happens.
You always need help.
Something great, it always starts great and it always gets fucked up.
Yeah.
Look, everyone thought Obama was
Nature
great.
wants
That's
to
true.
fight
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
Even
Like even you could see that in music, dude. I love that.
Fucking
Especially with
Eminem
hip-hop
started off
is-
good.
Dude, it's
Especially
been so
black-
shitty until like now, recently.
you know what?
It's good.
Chester Watson.
Hell yeah.
If we had, if we
You
got
heard
all
New
the
Death
rock
Grips?
stars,
It came out for free. Shit, I'm downloading it.
look, if we got all the rock stars that are still alive from the 60s and 70s, found a way to make them young and make them live for 300 years, imagine what their music would be like.
It would be fucking annoying by now.
200 years? No, it would just
Dude,
be
the
better.
Beatles for 200 years
Dude,
would make me want to shoot
no,
myself.
Imagine the Beatles making like math metal.
No, guys, listen, because even though it would get so boring and
Dude,
repetitive,
I don't even feel like they make music.
No,
anymore.
listen.
No, people
They'd be
need
like,
to die for there to be new music.
It-
Music just can't live
no,
forever. That'd be bad.
I'm just saying, music after, because they get so smart, it would get real shitty.
I feel
and
like
they get tired, and it would just get.
Jimi Hendrix would turn into Kurt Cobain. That's what would happen.
Alright,
You really wanna see that happen?
let's say that could exist and our lifespan would be like that. That means we'd perceive more memory. A lot more. That'd be kind of scary.
Perceive it.
That's scary.
The higher
Dude, that'd be
consciousness
like,
you get.
sound
Dude,
beats
you know
24/7.
humans?
Fuck that.
You know humans used to live like hundreds of years.
Yeah, it's hard.
How long?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Go to the volume. Go to the fucking volume. On the bottom, the master volume.
Are you gonna cry about it?
Dude, just go to the fucking volume. No, go.
It's already off. I already closed it.
No, it doesn't matter. I want the volume down, like, totally. Damn.
A fucking little girl.
Fuck you, bro, dude. It's not 5 in the morning. I'm happy you're sleeping. Wow. You're a fucking piece, bro. Fuck you.
I realize how much Mauricio bucks. Wait, that's not his name, JC.
Yeah, it's like I gained like 20 pounds.
Dude, that's why I don't want to say anything in Walmart, because I'm like, y'all don't even know. Like,
why didn't we just leave, bro? What were you doing?
Alright, so we went to the bathroom, started that, and then,
I knew it. Me and Jacob were like, dude, you're doing drugs in the bathroom. So we went to the bathroom.
then that kind of took a while, and then,
Why, he didn't come fast enough?
yeah, so
That's
some dude was taking a shit while on the next
hilarious.
stall. And
Was it smelly?
it's so funny, he pulls out a mirror where we like do the fucking bump off, and he got the mirror from Walmart.
Wall
And
mirror.
so think of how sketchy that is. It was 3:30 in the morning at Walmart, and you're in the bathroom snorting fucking MDMA.
Right, dude. Every time,
That's so
like,
sketchy.
dude, I hate rolling now,
What are you
but-
doing?
but like, every time I've rolled, like, at least half of my rolls have ended up at Walmart. Always.
I wonder if that's why people at Walmart are at Walmart.
There's something about
Dude, I'm hungry. We need to go to Steak and Shake.
See, Walmart is a rave. You don't need to go.
We're good here. It's 5 in the morning.
Yeah, it's not. It's open till 6.
Dude, stop.
Go through the drive-thru. They'll have to make it fast.
Yo, you want to hear some weird shit?
Wait a minute.
So,
Is it Dick's?
It's Angelo's turn.
I've told you about Bill, right?
No.
He lives in my neighborhood. He like
Buffalo Bill?
he's in one of the garages.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's like in a band and works out for a second.
Yeah. Well, he was a roadie for Zach Wild.
What?
Yeah. But fucking his town, his hometown, his hometown actually has like a story behind it. Like there, they said that it was 3 witches, and they had to deal with the mayor, and if the mayor, and they made a fucking deal. So if the mayor ever betrayed that deal, the whole town would be cursed, and obviously the mayor did.
Because why fuck not?
And like that's the story, right? But that neighborhood is fucking awful. Like he didn't even have anything in his house and shit because they would always rob it. So all he had was books, and they robbed all his books. Like
That's bad when niggas start taking books.
he says
Oh shit, man, but we can sell his books, bro.
Textbooks.
like he was telling me about the cops were shooting this dude, and they still didn't. This dude they took him in alive, and he was shooting a bunch of cops, and it's just one dude. He goes one apartment. He gets this lady, and takes her family, and like just cuts her up. The newspaper said it was just a stabbing, but like Bill went in there, and it's like fucking dude, there was blood fucking everywhere, splattered all over the fucking roofs. It wasn't just some like stabbing, some fucked up shit. And then the cops fall into the next apartment, and they're shooting him, and they still got him alive.
Dude, I was thinking I wanted to be a cop to have an interesting job, but on a daily basis to walk into some shit like that and realize, because they don't tell people how gruesome that shit really is.
That's the metal part.
You go in there and you just see like how humans are just animals. They'll just slaughter each other.
Where?
If you're a cop in a shitty area.
I hate crooked cops because those are really fucked, man, dude.
Gang
Like that shit that happened in Israel, it's so
just
fucked.
crack houses, like you just see the worst of humanity.
The whole Israel fucking, that was so fucked up.
What happened in Israel now? Oh, cops.
You already-
the
you
kid
know.
in Israel that got tased to death by a bunch of cops. They're gonna kick his ass because he was fucking spray paint on him.
So they tased
So,
him.
Oh, I heard
so he
about
goes
this.
to run because they threatened him beforehand. He goes to run, they started tasing him.
Hey, you know Sawyer. Yeah, he was in his crew, in his graffiti crew.
Should have said no tasing.
It's fucked up.
I don't like how tasers are treated as they're not lethal when really, like, a kid could die from a taser. Like, shit.
They tase kids.
Yeah, that's pretty.
They have a separate taser. It doesn't. It's not actually enough to kill. It just hurts.
They have two?
But still,
They have a
it's a
separate
little
one
taser for kids.
Oh, the hand?
Yeah.
Oh.
If it's like a retarded
It
kid
doesn't
or
shoot
something.
out?
No, it's just a hand thing. You just go like.
Oh, yeah.
That shit would still make you piss yourself.
Yeah, I mean they shot
That's
little
fine.
kids that are like retarded, that are like flipping out, or like just kids in preschool that are like just can't control themselves. Like Tyler Sherman would have gotten tased. You remember Tyler Sherman?
Bad nigga.
Really skinny kid?
He's
Yeah.
super religious.
He lived, well, do you have black hair and blue eyes?
Did he? Yeah, really white skin. He had like way.
He was
not
friends
big.
with Willie, right?
We called him
For a
Shermanator.
bit. Well, he lived, in Kyle's neighborhood.
Yeah, he was friend zoned with Katie for a while. Tudor Woods, right?
What were we talking
Indian
about?
head. He lived in
Tyler
Indian
Sherman?
neighborhood.
Tyler Sherman.
Yeah,
He lived in my neighborhood? No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
He was David
Dude, we should
Forbes'
watch Courage the
He
Cowardly
was
Dog.
David Forbes. Yeah, we should. David Forbes' neighbor though.
Church Cowardly Dog is satanic.
Exactly. Do you want to watch it?
Exactly.
You want to watch Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Someone's
I
Satan.
make me creepy.
I have all the episodes.
Oh, I got creepy. You want creepy?
No, just go to Courage, dude.
No, dude, we're gonna watch Tubby Time.
No.
That's fucking creepy.
Fuck.
Why is that even a thing? That's
Why?
sick.
I don't know. Why are you even watch that thing right
I
now?
didn't. I wasn't.
Well,
God.
you're gonna look it up right
I
now.
wasn't really. I don't want.
Okay, well go to the Courage the Cowardly Dog then. Go to my documents.
No.
Dick.